Om Shuklam Vardharam Vishnu Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyaye Sarvavignom Pashantaye. Om Sadashiva Samarambha Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmadacharya Paryanta Vande Guru Parampara Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhasha Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namah. Vishnu Sahasranama, read 62.
Suvrata sumukha sukshma sughosha sukhada suhriti manoharojita krodho virabahur vidaranaha. Suvrata sumukha sukshma sughosha sukhada suhriti manoharojita krodho virabahur vidaranaha.
You have to see now Sukhadaha. Sukhada name can be viewed two ways. One who bestows, one who gives happiness, and also one who destroys happiness. Both meanings are possible in the word name Sukhadaha. Let us see how. Those people who are sadvrittaha means dharmic in their conduct. To them, sukham dadati. He confers on them happiness. He gives them happiness. Who are they? Those who are following the dharma. On the contrary, who are asadvrittaha, adharmic in nature, same Ishvara, Bhagavan, sukham dyati. Dyati means khandayati, destroys. He destroys their happiness. See the example of Ravana, highly learned person, Parama Shiva Bhakta. See, his devotion to Shiva is such that when Rama wanted to do Pratisthapana of Shivalinga before attacking Lanka, in that forest, he was not able to get a Purohit priest, a priest who knows how to do the Pratisthapana should be there. The only person around was who know Ravana. So some, I think Jambavan or someone went there because he was very close to his father. And he requested. He asked, who is doing that? Then he said, I would think. But finally agreed. And while Pratishtapana, the sankalpa has to be made. what for you are establishing linga? Sankalpa was very clear. To cross the ocean and attack Lanka and destroy Ravana. Ravana's bhakti to Shiva was so much that he did that sankalpa. Such he was. Yet got ruined because of kama. That is the desire and also ahankara, ego. So destroyed, not only destroyed, entire clan was destroyed. Sukham, Deti, Rakshasa, etc. He kills them. So both one who gives happiness, one who destroys happiness, both ways Sukhadaha, Devneva Bhagavan, Vishnu. Suhrit. Generally, the word Suhrit is translated as friend. He is much more than a friend. Friend helps you because you are the friend. Suhrit is a person who helps, who serves others, need not because known to him, need not because a friend, but the other person is in need. Someone is in need of something, is simply what? Helps and doesn't wait even to receive a thank you. That is pratyupakara nirapekshitaya. Without expecting even anything in return, one who does good of others is called Suhrit. So, Bhagavan doesn't want anything from us. But if we are in need and if you seek his help, he is always there, ready. So, the ball is in our court. That doesn't mean that Bhagavan does what you wish. Not at all. Because more often than not, what we wish may not be good for us in the long run. Bhagavan knows. How can he give that? But if we give the reins of our chariot, the wheels of our car, steering of our car in his hand, he sees that you are finally taken to the highest achievement in human life, that is discovering one's Sarupa, which is nothing but Bhagavad Sarupa. So that means Suhrat. Next is Manohara. See, he captivates your mind. Some may say, what are you talking? We don't accept even the existence of Bhagavan. And how can he Manohara? Even then he is Manohara. You may not know because you don't know who Bhagavan is. But one thing you tell me, do you desire happiness or not? Yes. Bhagavan is not simply happiness, he is Paramananda Sarupa. He is nothing but limitless, independent, self-revealing, self-evident happiness principle. Don't you get attracted by such thing? Certainly. So the one who robs away, as it were, our mind, manohara, means totally captivates our mind because of limitless happiness. So from that standpoint, manohara, as Chandogya declares, yo vai bhuma tat sukham alpe sukham nasti. Whatever that is, bhuma. Bhuma means analpa. Analpa means na alpa, not limited, means limitless, ananta. The Upanishad says, whatever that is ananta is necessarily happiness. Alpe, anything that is limited, sukham nasti. There is no happiness. That is the grossest blunder we are making. We run after those things in the world, whether they are sense object vishayas, beings, kith and kin, etc., or events. We run after them as the source of happiness, but they are all limited, alpa, sukham nasti. Truly, there is no happiness content in them. And even if you appear as though you get from them, it is this bhuma only, the swarupa ananda only. So therefore he is what? Manoharaha. So satyam jnanam anantam brahma. Brahmandavali Taittiriya. That ananta gets demonstrated as ananda in the Bhruguvalli, third chapter of Taittiriya. Second chapter of Brahmandavali is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. And in Bhruguvalli, Anando Brahme Divajana Ananda Deva Kalvimani Bhutani Jayante Ananda Anande Upadishtanti Ananda Layameti. So Utpatti, Sthiti, Laya is Ananda, that is Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Chaitanya, and Chaitanya alone. This way is Manohara, being the limitless happiness principle. He captivates our mind. Jitakrodha, the one who has conquered the anger, who doesn't get victimized by anger. You may question this, because in the Puranas, etc., we do come across many incidents wherein Bhagavan, with vengeance, anger, destroys demons, Rakshas, etc. Vahideva, even Devatas, Durga, etc. Krodha Samakulaha, overpowered by anger. How do you say? Bhagavan is Jitakrodha. even there, Bhagavan has no anger toward them. So he destroys them because they transgress the bounds of dharma and they attack on devatas who follow dharma. So therefore, only to protect dharma, Bhagavan has to kill these people who violate the principles of dharma. Suppose a Supreme Court judge has retained the capital punishment to a murderer. Not that he is angry, not that he has got account settled with him. Law, he has dispensed the law. So also, in such cases where it appears as though Bhagavan is angry, it is only dispensing the karma phalas as per the law of karma. He is not angry with anyone. That doesn't mean you will keep quiet if dharma is violated. To some extent, he may be a little lenient. He will give opportunity for the person to improve. If not, punishment. Jita Krodha. One has conquered the anger. See, anger comes, when there are people who get angry. Anger means your desire is obstructed by something and it cannot be fulfilled. The desire may be very small, but when get obstructed, anger is bound to be there. The connection. Desire, karma, obstructed anger. Desire, karma, fulfilled greed, lobha. Krodha, lobha are what? Brothers and sisters of karma only. The karma. If a person has conquered the karma, he has conquered the jagat. All said and done about Vedanta. Tall things. But finally, it gets reduced to only this much. Liberation is desirelessness. Dhyanam, meditation. Nowadays, many things are going on in the name of meditation. Meditation only this much. What is it? Nirvishayam manah. Dhyanam nirvishayam manah. If your mind is free from occupation, the vishayas, it is possible when you have no desire. Your mind gets centered, absorbed in your Swarupa. In Skandopanishad, it is very clearly said, Advaita Darshanam Jnanam. Advaya Darshanam Jnanam. Dhyanam Nirvishayam Mana. You must have heard this one. mantra from many Upanishads. Mana eva manusyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho bandhaya vishayasaktam muktei nirvishayam mana. Mind only is the cause of both bondage and liberation. The difference is where your mind is preoccupied. Bandhaya vishayasaktam. A mind which is always engrossed in vishayas. Bandhaya. It leads to bondage. It is bondage. Muktya nirvishayam mana. Nirvishayam mana. The mind totally withdrawn from sense objects, sense pleasure, sense indulgence. Nothing more needed for mukti. Because in such mind, our Swarupa, Paramatma Swarupa, gets reflected to the total exclusion of Drishya Jagat. So therefore it is mind. So the desire fulfilled, lobha. Desire obstructed, anger. Bhagavan has no desire. Name parthasya kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana nanavaptam avaptavyam. In 3 words in the entire cosmos, Arjuna, I have nothing that is not accomplished. I have nothing that needs to be accomplished. Why? Purnaham, Paramanda Swarupa. There is no occasion for even a little desire anywhere. When desires are not there, where is the occasion for anger? So therefore, I am the Jitakrodha. This Bhagavan is the one who has total mastery over the anger, because being there no desire, no occasion for anger. That's why he is Jitakrodha. Of course, as I have seen already, to keep the dharma safe, he does kill whom? Demons, etc. Not out of anger. Veerabahu, one who has got valiant arms, because to destroy the adharmic asuras and rakshasas who conduct themselves against the norms of Vedas. He has got that Veerabahu, valiant arm, such a way, so very powerful. Veerabahu. Vidarana, one who destroys Who? Those who are adharmic in nature. Those who are adharmic in nature. So vidaranaha. Continue.
स्वापनस्ववशो व्यापी नैकात्मा नैककर्मकृत् वत्सरो वत्सलो वत्सी रत्नगर्भो धनेश्वरः स्वापनस्ववशो व्यापी नैकात्मा नैककर्मकृत् वत्सरो वत्सलो वत्सी रत्नगर्भो धनेश्वरः
Swapanaha. One who stupefies. One who puts people to sleep, as it were. But whom? The people who are away from Atma Jnana, Swarupa Jnana, means to those people who are Ajnanis. So by Maya, by Avidya, he, what he do? He puts them, as it were, to sleep, in the sense they are totally ignorant of their Swarupa. Sleep in terms of ignorance, awakening in terms of knowledge. As told in Bhagavad Gita, Jnani is the one who yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyati. For those people, whatever that is like that, night in the sense, no knowledge of it. In that knowledge, the Jnani revels. Whereas for a Ajnani, the Jnana is like the night. He is not aware of what it is all at all. So by Maya, Avidya, who keeps these ignorant people continued in their state unless they take to efforts to discover what their Swarupa is. Swavashaha. Swavashaha means Swatantraha, independent. So Bhagavan doesn't depend on anything. Swatantra. Swatantra means independence. But keep in mind, this word has other meaning also. Somewhat similar, but slightly different. You know, in Hindi we have got the phrase manmane karna. Manmane karna means behaving as one wants. Right or wrong, the person doesn't bother. Whether it hurts others or not, he is not bothered at all. I want, I will do. That also is called Swatantriya. I'm telling you specifically because a phrase from Manusmriti is misquoted by these modern people. So, Manu said, Stri Swatantram Narhati. Manusruti, a woman doesn't deserve, let us keep the word Swatantra, Swatantra. Swatantra. And these people make a big hue and cry. See, for women, there is no independence. That is because lack of Sanskrit language. What are they to they just blurt out? That Swatantra is manmane karma. Precise word in English is permissiveness. A woman should never be permissive. If permissive, see what is happening in the West. The institution of family is broken. Permissiveness. What difference is there between human and animals? That's why Manusmriti says, when she's a girl, parents have to protect from permissiveness. When married, husband, if becomes widow, again, parents or brothers see that permissiveness is not there. Then only healthy society can be there. Permissiveness means what? Society crumbles. This is a responsibility, especially on the women. So it is not that they are not independent. Otherwise, man or woman, same capacity they have got. Woman is nonetheless in anything other than a man. But this permissive is not accepted dharma because it creates total adharma. So that is the case, this meaning of the swatantra should be properly understood. So that is Svavashaha. Svavashaha means independent in the sense. The one who is independent in creating the Jagat, Utpatti, sustain the Jagat Sthiti, Samhara, destroy the Jagat, is totally independent, doesn't depend on anyone else. So Svavashaha means one who is under one's own control, independent, not dependent on anyone else. So Svavashaha, because Bhagavan is the cause of Utpatti, birth of Jagat, Sthiti, sustains the Jagat, Samvara, destroys Jagat. Svavashaha, Swatantra. Vyapi. This meaning can be two ways. One, who is all pervasive like Akasha, like space, Akasha. Sarvagatatva, one who is everywhere, all pervasive. Therefore, he is called Vyapi. One meaning. Ananta, limitless, boundless. Other meaning is, he is the cause, the basis of Jagat. And therefore, as the cause, Karana, one who inheres the effect, Karya, Jagat, that we also is not Vyapi. So one who pervades the effect in the form of cause. Vyapi, two ways we can see that. Naikatma is not of the same nature, manifold in nature. How? One who is endowed with varieties of power shaktis related to Srishti Utpatti, creation, Srishti Sthiti, sustenance of Jagat, Srishti Samhara, Pralaya, destruction. One is endowed with all such powers. Is Naikatma means one who is multiform, not of the same form. Varieties of forms in terms of varieties of powers is called Naikatma. Naika Karma Krit, one who does many types of activities, not only one action, but in terms of Jagat Utpatti, Jagat Sampatti Sthiti, and Jagat Vipatti Samhara. All types of this creating, sustaining, destroying, and all types of powers and activities related to this, he does. Therefore, Naika Karma, the one who performs many and varied actions. Vatsaraha, the one who is abode of all. Vasati atra akhilam, entire cosmos with lokas, inhabitants of lokas, and all that is there, everything is centered in Bhagavan. See, not an ordinary thing. And we miss it. Anything and everything that you say is and also is not. Everything that you know or you don't know. All joys, all sorrows, all problems, all solutions. Anything you name, all these are where? Centered in whom? Don't think only good things only. The so-called bad things also. Good and bad, dharma, adharma. This division is going to Shastras so that you take away yourself from the adharma, live the life of dharma, thereby get viveka vairagya, inquire the truth of Jagat, discover Swarupa, and grow beyond dharma and adharma. Both give up because dharma and adharma are from the standpoint of the Jagat. And you who is identified with the body. For you, who is identified with the body and considers the Jagat as real, this marga, this path is given. Give up adharma, take to dharma. Be mature, discover Swarupa, grow beyond the Jagat, where dharma, dharma are there. This is the method laid down by Shastra to make us elevate from our present state of ignorance. So that is how one way Vatsaraha Vasati Atra Kilam. Everything abides in this abode of all. Vatsalaha. Vatsalaha means one who is affectionate, because he is the friend of devotees, is the companion of devotees. He is affectionate to devotees. So, the Vatsalaha. You know, Bhakta Vatsala. You heard this word? Bhakta Vatsala. Next is Vatsi. Protector. Vatsanam Palanat Vatsi. One who protects the children, because all of us are children of Bhagavan. Fatherhood of God and brotherhood of humanity. We are all originated from Bhagavad Tattva, because we are like sparks emanating from the fire. Sarupaha, our nature is the same as that of Bhagavan. Not different, but seeming difference is there from the Upadhi standpoint, from our embodiment standpoint. Bhagavan's Upadhi is the one which has got omniscience, omnipotence, omnipresence. Because Vishuddha Sattva Pradhana Maya. We Jiva individual, avidya upadhi, ignorance, which spells the what is called as limitedness, limited to the body and what are related to that. So that he is fatherhood of God as a one who we are all his children. That's why I said Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. All of us have originated from Bhagavat Tattva only. So we can't be someone aligned to each other. Ratna Garbha. Ratna Garbha means ocean. Ocean in whom? What are those? The gems are there. Ratna. The one who has got Ratnas in oneself. So that is how the ocean. Sarasam asmi sagara. Among the lakes, I am ocean. Dhaneshwara. One is the master of dhana, wealth. So if you want wealth, whom you have to catch hold of? Who? Bhagavan. Not even Kubera. Kubera is the treasurer. He will give you only sanctioned by who? Bhagavan. Sanctioning authority is who? Bhagavan only. So therefore, he is the one who is the master and truly the owner of all wealth. That's why better catch hold of Narayana. Lakshmi will automatically come. And if you sidetrack Narayana and try to get hold of Lakshmi, you will land in the plight of Ravana. Ravana did that. He ignored Rama, kidnapped Sita. Who is Sita? Lakshmi. With Rama, Vishnu. And you know what happened? Dhaneshwara. Get hold of Dhaneshwara. Dhana will already come. Continue.
धर्मकृद्धर्मी सदसच्छरमक्षरम् अविज्ञाता सहस्रांशुर्विधाता कृतलक्षणः धर्मकृद्धर्मी सदसच्छरमक्षरम् अविज्ञाता सहस्रांशुर्विधाता कृतलक्षणः
Dharmagup. Dharman Gopayati Dharmagup. One who protects the Dharma. When Adharma overpowers, he takes avatars, subdues Adharma, establishes Dharma. That is what Bhagavan Krishna has told in Bhagavad Gita. Dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Yuge yuge means from time to time, not necessarily Treta Yuga, Satya Yuga, Dwapara, Kali Yuga, ऐसा नहीं है. In one yuga also many times he can come. So from time to time to establish dharma by protecting those who live dharma, by destroying those who are adharmic, I take embodiment, avatar in this world from time to time. Majority may not be able to detect avatars. On the contrary, they may have wrong notion about him also. But Bhagavan is independent. He doesn't depend on anyone's praise or others' censure. Swatantraha. So therefore, See, he is the one. So from time to time comes to restore the dharma. Dharma Gupt, thus he protects the dharma. Dharma Krit. Literally, Dharma Krit means the one who does dharma, means here one who observes dharma. Truly speaking, Bhagavan being nothing but Paramatma Swarupa, Chaitanya Swarupa, Nirupadhika, there is no relevance, there is no role of dharma and adharma. He is above the realm of dharma adharma. But when he takes avatar, he meticulously does follow dharma to set an ideal for others. So to dharma samsthapana, to establish dharma, one who conducts oneself meticulously, without fail, in accordance with dharma. So that in accordance with the dharma. So that is called dharma krit, one who abides by dharma. Dharmi, dharman dharayati. One who protects dharma is called dharmi. Finally, if adharma is rampant, dharma appears as though it disappeared, only Bhagavan can restore it. It is beyond the capacity of any others, including great rishis and munis. Bhagavan only has to re-establish the dharma. We'll continue, Sadasat, etc. Oh.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः।